What's going on, all my rock stars? Welcome back to season 3 of PokeFind. Yes, that is right, and this is being released on Saturday, but the schedule of this series will be followed as every Monday and every Thursday an episode will be released. Saturday's episode is just kind of a little bit of a celebration to be back to the series. It's what the channel started on, and I thought it would be fun, and it is nothing to do with at all that I didn't know what to do for Saturday's video. Completely, guys, don't question me. I have things I'm working on. But we know that we chose our boy Trico. If you knew what I was going with, this is what we started with. Now, obviously, we didn't go through the starter screen or anything. That's only because that I had to come on to Gen 3 so I could work on Gen 2 stuff when I was doing Season 2. And I had already informed everyone that I was choosing Trico anyway, so we just got past all that. But we are here, and honestly, this is going to be really interesting, but really hard to do. And there's a lot of reasons for that. So let's go ahead and dive right into this season. Okay, everyone, so what makes this season so difficult but so exciting is that the fact there are actual gyms for us to battle here in Season 3. Unlike Season 1 and 2, they had the player run gyms, and you could battle them, but they weren't worth experience, and you didn't get gym badges from. They have those in these two, in this Season 2, but they also have this for regular gyms. So we have a level cap, and Pokemon just stop listening to you after a certain level, and that is tricky. So what I've been told, and based off the gym numbers, is that it's basically 10 below whatever the gym allows you to have access to. So Gym 1 allows you to have access up to level 35 Pokemon. So that tells us that we're going to need at max a level 25 Pokemon, or 24 so we don't over level accidentally by the time we go into the first gym. So it's really weird to think about it like that, but we do have to, just kind of like the original Pokemon games. But I wish they had it a better way where you could just turn off XP gain if you needed to, but you can't do that. So that makes it difficult because of EV training. EV training, if you've mentioned or been a part of any of the previous 2 seasons, you know exactly what we mean by EV training. It's a long and overdue process, but it's so worth it. Basically, EV training is you fight against certain Pokemon to give you certain yields of EVs, and the more of those you have, the better the stats you have in that category. So we really want speed and special attack for our Trico, which is key to him. Now, he is slightly a physical attacker because I don't know if he gets Leaf Storm in this, but he does get Leaf Blade, which is a physical move. Either way, we still want him to be a special attacker, so that's what we're gonna stick with. Now, I don't know what I want from my team exactly yet for Generation 3, because if you've been with us before, we know each time we move to a new generation, we always use specific Pokemon from that generation as our main team, and if we need to, we can bring in other Pokemon from other generations for certain battles, but we battle with our main Pokemon. We're going to throw a quick ball at this Sabelye, though. Let's see if we can catch it. I doubt we'll use Sabelye. He's pretty good, but in overall, I'd rather just get him for the Dex. There we go. So we go ahead and don't have to worry about it. So this will save us a lot of Dex time. Now, being a Dark Ghost type, pretty solid, but he doesn't have the best IVs that looks at it. I mean, he would be a special attacker. He's got more physical attack, and he would need an impish nature. So there's so many different things to go with Sabelye, and I just don't feel like running him for the team. I have a few ideas of who I want to run, but I want to get a scope of everything that we can have access to, because we're not going to have access to every single Pokemon at such a low level. We're going to have to find more Pokemon as we go along the way. I don't know how different it might be because of Generation 3's level cap, because you can only get, I think, to trainer level 15 until you beat the first gym. So we're running around to new towns and whatnot, and we're just seeing if we can find any Pokemon that we want to capture for the Dex or anything else. There's some Murkrows. Honchkrow is not that bad at all. I don't remember if Honchkrow is Gen 3. I think it might be, but at the same time, do we need a Dust Stone? I'm pretty sure, and we might have 2 or 3 of those, but Murkrow is also not very rare, so, and I just don't see him right in front of me at the moment, so we can leave him for now. Plus, I just hate capturing that Pokemon. Every single time I try to capture it, I have troubles, but it's not the point. We don't need him at the moment. Sabelye, we wanted to capture, plus Sabelye is just Sabelye. I used to use him in my random Pokemon, or my Pokemon Emerald days, all the time when I played on emulators or just the old school devices. So this is what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna keep traveling, maybe get to Springdale at maximum, because I want to explore everything, especially a lot of it off camera. But Springdale's where the first gym is, which is where we want to be going towards, because it might have some of our best spawns as well. I think I want to front a specific flying type this round, maybe something like Taillow. Swellow's really, really good. High speed, high attack, technically special attack, but it kind of switches if you want them physical or special. I think it's dependent on the generation. The map's not bad. Here we are. So we're next to Arc City and Maya Keep. Is that what it is? There's pink letters there and there's red letters there. So, or yellow. Yeah, so Maya Keep in Arc City. Surskit, Poochyena, I don't think we're going to find any spawns in here. Not only is the fact that that we just are low level, but there aren't a whole lot of specific people on Generation 3 at the moment, and the farther you spread out, the worse your spawns are. So that's why we're only seeing some Pokemon, especially because we're low level. So that means a lot less Pokemon we can be seen by us because we don't have access to them, and that's just the way it is. Okay guys, so there's a Taillow here. I want to see if we can capture it. Like I said before, I'm pretty sure I said it, that Swallow would have been a really good mon and a good flying type to run for this generation. So I'm actually super down to catch this Taillow. I think we're just gonna throw Pokeballs at it though. I mean, I can't use Jolteon, he's over leveled, and we have our everything else. So everything else just dies. The Eevee I just caught and the Trico. So we don't want to do that. So let's go ahead. Let's start throwing Ultra Balls at this thing, because Quick Balls aren't going to do anything when you're not in a battle. Let's see what we can get. Come on, give it to us. Taillow, no, you're only level 8. Come on, get in the Ultra Ball. It's an Ultra Ball. You just gotta stay in there, bud, please. And wait, no, wait. There we go. That's our boy, Taillow. He doesn't have the best stats, but at least he's down the dex, and we can always look for another one when we need to. Now, guys, we're gonna go ahead and head over to Springdale, maybe. Hey, I'm looking to see what else I've unlocked, but I think Springdale's our best bet. Fin Viewport, I know, Battle Tower is useless to us. Sleepy Hollow, we've been there though. I mean, we could go back there. Rockford Bay, we don't have so many of these yet. Maya Keep, Arc City, they're both right next to each other. We could do that, but Springdale I think is still our best bet. We're gonna head to Springdale here. Now, I want to train up my Trico and Eevees for speed and everything, and then I want to also get him levels, so it gets us levels to see higher level Pokemon and more Pokemon, because we're only trainer level 5 at the moment, which turks a big dumper on things. So these Rattatas are going to be key, because with our EV training bracelets that we've had for so long, this is going to give us massive amounts of EVs. It's going to save EV training time, save EXP time. Now, one of the biggest reasons I wanted Taillow was, even if we don't use him for EV training and he's just a backup mon, that's really good because he can absorb XP, so we can prevent ourselves from over leveling if we so need to, because over leveling while EV training in this is not going to be easy whatsoever. And I think I might have a way to get around that entire system there, so we can EV train and not get levels, but I don't want to say anything yet because I want to test it first, but I'm pretty sure I know how we can do that. Aunt Bibi's Coffee Shop, thank you for the 14 trainer experience. That's a lovely coffee shop, even though we didn't go inside. It's weird that it's actually got nighttime and daytime too in this. I'm so used to it being 24/7 daytime in the other gens. Okay, there's an Apom around here. I mean, that's not much. Apom's pretty decent actually, but we already have him. I'm pretty sure he's Gen 2, and I think Ambipom might be Gen 3, his evolution, but that's definitely not here yet. Okay, so guys, I think this is where we're going to go ahead and decide to end off today's episode, because we've got some great Pokemon worked out. We've got some Pokemon caught, but there's a Spheal out here. The reason I want this is because it's Walrine's first evolution. Walrine is super good, and he's a massively tank Pokemon. He takes hits like no other. So we're gonna send Taillow in here, and this is what we're gonna use. Let's go ahead and bag. Let's use a Quick Ball on this thing. If we could get it, that'd be amazing. Quick Balls have 3x catch rate on the first turn in a battle, so come on, please give it to it. There we go, we got Spheal. That's absolutely amazing. Walrine is so powerful. Water Ice type, that's solid coverage for us too. I'll gladly take it. He's got 3 HP, 28 attack, 26 special attack, 29 special defense, so he needs special defense and health, so his health IVs are the worst, but everything else is decently solid. I don't like that he has a drop defense nature, but he has an up attack nature as well, and his attack IVs are slightly higher, but you don't really train him in attack or special attack. He wants to tank hit, so that's why he's a special defense tank, and you want to give him as much HP as possible. We'll probably end up keeping this one, but I'm definitely going to go ahead and on my off time, when I train up my personal levels and some of my other Pokemon's levels, I'm going to look for better adaptions to each of the Pokemon that we've caught today, so we can get a better Trico. But Trico's pretty good, alright. Anyways, he just has a bit of a bad nature, but Taillow's completely horrible, and the Spheal is alright. But that's where we're gonna end it off. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you all later, Rockstars. Peace.